Hello and welcome back everyone to DSP versus the Internet. I hope you're enjoying the show, and if you are, again, please remember many ways you can support the channel, like liking the videos, leaving comments, and of course, becoming a channel member so you can actually suggest videos for the next show. Speaking of which, we actually had a late submission by an Ultra member, so I figure we'll watch that now, and then we'll go back to this playlist. So let's take a look at this. Actually, that did not sync. Now, wait a minute. How do I get this to sync? Shit. Because it normally would sync, but it didn't. You know what? It's not going to sync because I'm in this playlist. That's why it didn't sync, I bet. Back out of the playlist. Maybe now I can get this to sync. If I click on it, let's see. No. Oh, wait a minute. I know exactly what I can do. I can... Wait a minute. Save. To this playlist. I saved it to the playlist. Haha. There we go. That's even easier. Cool. Let's watch that first. It should be the last video in the playlist now. What if I go on, like, search? And then I want to refresh the... Oh, God. This thing is fucked up. I just want to go to the playlist, and the thing's like... I want to see now if we go all the way down if it's at the end of the playlist or not. Thing's fucked up. There it is. So this is the one we're guaranteed to watch. This is actually Slayer, an Ultra member. Let's watch this first, then we'll get back to the playlist. That is a creepy cat toy. That's actually a creepy... It looks like a giant millipede. Those things are freaky. Those giant-ass bugs. Uh-oh. Oh! His pupil. Oh god, all robot bugs, huh? See how they react to them. They're all different. Duh! Metal Gear. This person is basically making a highly edited, like, cinematic video. It's very dramatic. With the cat looking like, what the hell? Invasion of the Robo bugs. Jasper's watching right now. Jasper's watching. God, that's creepy. Oh, I don't like millipedes, man. Those things are too many legs. Cat's like, what the hell is that? Ah, yeah, I moved too. Stomp the shit out of it. What's that? Cats do not like it. Jasper likes it. He's watching the whole video. Duh. What about the little one? Goes back to the little one. The two-paw pro. I want to see if they'll chase the little one that was running. They didn't really do anything with that yet. Ugh. Determines who's crying. Ugh. Slap it around. An epic stare down. Why aren't they attacking the other bugs though? Maybe you know what it is? How much you want to bet they bought all those? And then the cats wouldn't react to all of them. They would only react to this one. So they had to keep using the same one and everything. Yeah, see? They had to trap it, then the cat will react to it. I mean, if it just ran around, the cat would never go for it, right? The cat just doesn't react to it at all. It doesn't care. It just laid right next to it. You're like, wow, just lay right next to it. I don't care. Look, walking right into it. Nah, who cares? You can't even feel it because they kicked it over. Maybe you can't feel it because it had all that fur, right? Is that it? That's the video. Okay. So, let's go back to where we were in this playlist. What is this? Kingdom Hearts.
2, 1. Sora. Roxas! What'd you do with Kyrie? She's part of the darkness now. She doesn't need the light. You're a nobody!
What is this?
Where are your friends now? I don't need any friends. I'm part of the darkness. You're a nobody. Here.
This is 12 years old. Kingdom Hearts original. What is this? Are they like are they supposed to be like reenacting the fight from Kingdom Hearts or something?
You're over, Sora. No. Hi. Hi.
Don't hit the camera, man.
Dual wield. Here.
Dual wield! Ah! Look, I have socks in one hand and a big balloon in the other. Take this. Oh my god. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Hey, Rhonda. Oh, hi! I didn't even see you on the other side of my living room. I was just, sprinkling some water on my unit. I'm starting a hashtag.
Jasper has jumped in front of the television and is pawing this guy's head.
Free my boy Ron. Oh my god, he's back in jail? Yeah, girl, they got him last night. Oh, we just can't win. We just can't win. What did he do? He killed 57 people.
Oh.
Yeah. And we're freeing him because... That's my boy. Your boy's a murderer. Rhonda. A convict. Rhonda. A con artist. Rhonda. A criminal. Rhonda. Honey, if there was any hashtag I would use... Rhonda! It'd be hashtag lock him up and throw away the kid. Honey, this is 57 people, not just like a pet snail or something. Rhonda! It's not like he stepped on an ant. It was 57 human living beings that are now... dead. Yep, Rhonda, shut up. It's like at this point, I question our friendship. Rhonda, am I safe? Rhonda, am I safe here? Rhonda, do you know the number to 911? I don't feel safe around you. Rhonda.
On to the next video.
Hello everyone and welcome to Retail Archaeology. Today we'll be taking a look at the Dillard's Clearance Center at Metro Center Mall in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, originally when the mall opened in 1973, this was a diamonds department store, but it converted to a Dillard's in 1984. The store currently only occupies the top floor. The bottom floor was closed off when it was converted to a clearance center in 2009. Now, while we take a quick look at the closed off first floor here, I wanted to quickly address a question I get quite often, which is, how can I learn how to make videos like this and help document these department stores for myself? And I think that's where this episode's sponsor, Skillshare, can really...
Can I get to the meat? Yeah, skip this. Okay.
Wood parquet floors. Those run all throughout the store. Unfortunately, they're kind of worn in some areas, but I still love them.
So I think what this is, this is taking a tour of what a mall looked like in the 1980s. Now, I grew up in the 1980s, so I probably saw a lot of this for that decade, right?
It definitely doesn't look like anything's been updated in here since the 80s, and it's very possible that a lot of this dates back to the original Diamonds department
You gotta remember,
store.
in the 1980s, it was like the 70s and 80s were the era of wood, where everything had to look like wood even if it wasn't. Like your TV would have fake wood trim on it. Like, my TV's not wood. Why does it have wood trim on it? But everything had to look like wood. So I remember that they had like polished wooden floors in all the department stores.
Speaking of worn flooring, the carpets in the store are also very worn out, which is unfortunate because they are those really cool department store pastel colors.
They can't be,
but it doesn't look like they've been replaced in a very long time. You can also see the ceilings are kind of dingy and dirty too.
The city's disgusting. Look. You see stains and stuff from years of using those vents.
This really caught my eye, the way that all of these shirts are organized by color. It's actually kind of cool looking. I have to give them credit for that.
They're all plain color, though. You notice that? They're all plain color shirts. It's kind of weird they have that many. There's a department store. Usually they don't sell plain color stuff like that.
There's the stairwell or escalator well that goes down to the bottom floor, but you can see it's closed off and all the lights are turned off, and there's not really an easy way to get down there. God, I would love to get down there, though.
Would love to get down there. This is very interesting. Admittedly, I don't find this very interesting. Let's go on to the next.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Arcade Hunter. This episode was filmed at the 2018 Game On Expo.
It's the same guy. This is exactly the same guy. It's just a different series, Arcade Hunters. This is going to be old arcade games.
At Phoenix, Arizona. And this is one of my favorite events to go to every year. And this year, I was actually invited as a guest, which was really cool. I got to do a panel on Sunday. I had a few dozen people show up. We talked about dead malls, and it was a blast. It was really fun. Now, just like every year at this event, I got to get my hands on some really cool arcade and pinball machines. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know I'm a huge fan of arcade.
This is like super old school. This is before my time. This is probably the oldest type of pinball machine. I only played on the ones that were the stand-up type, the big rectangle with the glass, and then the big leaderboard in front of you with like the lights and LED. This is like super duper old school. I've never even seen one that looked like that.
Pinball machines, especially from playing them in mall arcades when those used to exist. And this cocktail pinball machine here is a great example of some of the really cool stuff that's here
like the cocktail
year
table
after
in your
year.
house.
I think I've maybe seen one other cocktail pinball machine like this in my entire life.
Yeah, I've never seen one at all.
Pinball Hall of Fame in Las Vegas.
Oh, I remember Clax. I never played it, but
here's
I've seen
a
that
Clax
before.
cabinet. That's not one of my favorite games. But there was a Dr. Mario cabinet here, and that is one of my...
This was interesting is that Nintendo had the NES, but at the same time the NES was popular, they had some NES games that were able to be played in arcade cabinets. So I remember seeing Super Mario. I swear I saw an arcade duck hunt with a light gun that was attached by a rope. I remember Dr. Mario. I remember some of the sports games, I feel, were on there. And it was weird because I guess they were official Nintendo cabinets, but I didn't even know that Nintendo had like a big arcade presence, but they did.
Favorite puzzle games. And this one was actually for sale. I wish I had some extra cash to add another cabinet to the garage arcade.
Now, I got to call something out here. It's $500 for an authentic Dr. Mario cabinet. The original screen, the controls, the game. $500. Arcade 1UP, that company that makes the replica cabinets, charges over $500 for their shitty replica. That's none of the original controls, just emulators running on inferior hardware. They make so much profit on that shit. It's insane.
And here's Arkanoid. I've never seen one in that style of cabinet.
I played
before.
Arkanoid. X-Men Arcade is amazing.
But you can see there was just rows and rows.
Splatterhouse
of
Arcade is really good.
Like
It's gory as hell. Really
so much fun.
I've never
And
played
here's one of my
Robotron.
all-time favorites, Robotron 2084.
Yeah, I've never played that.
Love that game.
I don't know if it's familiar.
And
of course, everyone's
here's
played
an original Space Invaders.
Some arcade games, so the reason you can't see the screen is because some arcade games had what's called a recessed panel inside that would be sitting back, and what they did is, basically the idea is that when you play that game, you should be able to play it even if it's very bright, because if you look down, since the screen is further back, it creates a shadow, like a darkness effect on the screen. But the problem is, look at it. Like, you can't even see it. You have to, like, hunch over and be at the right angle to play it.
Cabinet, and you'll notice that Starfighters arcade sticker up there. I've done a video on that arcade as well. That place is fantastic.
See? And then the problem also is reflection. So that you have,
The
like,
Space
tons of
Invaders
reflection
cabinet
on
is
the glass,
interesting in
you
how
can't
it
see
works, in that you're really looking at a mirror with the screen reflected up on it. Kind of cool.
Neo Geo cabinets are so good. So if you've never seen one of these before, this was unique because Neo Geo cabinets had insane replayability and insane amount of value for an arcade owner. You would just buy the cabinet, and inside was the Neo Geo console in the cabinet, and you could buy the game boards that would be different games, and it would play all of those. So this cabinet is actually 3 different games, because one of them's repeated, but it's 3 different games, and all people, someone says, oh, I want to play this one. They would play it, and then when they're done, someone else wants to play the other one. They press a button, it'll just switch the game. So you could have 4 games in one cabinet. And it had, like I said, like that made a lot of money for arcade owners back in the day. So look, there's the 4-button layout down there. Yeah, Neo Geo games only had 4 buttons.
And here's a Neo Geo
like
cabinet. I've got a 2-slot Neo Geo MVS cabinet in my garage arcade. Wish I had room for a 4-slot.
Karate-chan.
Now over there's a Cruisin' Blast cabinet from Nintendo.
I played Cruisin' USA. I never played Cruisin' Blast.
And a Wild Ian appears. It's my good buddy Ian from the CU podcast.
I'm being told that the volume's loud a little bit. Every video is different.
This is the successor to Cruisin' USA.
Right, this is one of the
And I used to love that game.
On N64 era, this came out.
Not so much, though. My kid loves this game, but for some reason I sucked at it, so I'll show you some footage.
Maybe not, because this one actually has a picture, so this must be much later. because you can put your own picture into it. That's probably a more modern
Seeing this,
one.
though, really makes me want to play Cruis'n USA, but I guess I'll have to settle for my copy on the N64.
Yeah, this actually must be 2000s. This looks much more later on. I'll see you later, Derek.
Here's a Tetris arcade cabinet.
Classic Tetris. That's the original. That's not.
And there was a good
the
amount of pinball
Americanized
machines
version.
too. Here's Star Wars.
See,
This
these
is
are more.
one of my-
These are more typical the kind of pinball that I played. The stand-up cabinets with all these cool lights and gadgets inside, and then on top there, you know, leaderboard and everything. Hello, Jen. How are you?
my all-time favorites.
This is more similar to what I've... Although, I never played one that had a screen like that, an LED screen. Probably Ghostbusters is more similar to the ones that I would have played. See that? I never played Ghostbusters Arcade, though. That looks kind of neat.
And look at this little cute
Mini
machine here.
Dig Dug.
Here's a Dig Dug machine.
Yep.
But look at how tiny it is.
I could sit here and probably go through, like, hours of this videos of classic arcade games, because I grew up in arcades. I could tell you all about them, but... Sadly, my audience isn't as interested in this. I'm watching right now, and people are like, nah. So I guess we'll move on to the next. If you ever want to see me react to a more formal arcade video, I would. I know a lot about those games. Another one? Fresh Quarter Pounders. I mean, we kind of already saw this. Let's watch it for a minute, but we kind of already saw this in the other McDonald's video. So there's the Toasted Quarter Pounder bun, right? There's your condiment. Mayo? Wait, what? Mayo? There's no mayo on a Quarter Pounder. Unless someone specifically asked for it, there's no mayo on a Quarter Pounder. Onions. Lettuce. Pickles. There's supposed to be pickles on the Quarter Pounder. Jasper, hold on a second. Jasper, no. You can't chew the wire. Stop it. Hey, stop it. You can't chew the wire. You're going to get hurt, okay, buddy? He was chewing my headphone wire. Okay. Cheese. That one had tomatoes. Oh, that must be like a deluxe thing. That must be like a Quarter Pounder deluxe because they put tomatoes on there. They put mayo on it. That's different. Jasper, stop that. No chewing of the wire. Stop that. Jasper, you can't chew the wire. Get out of here. Come on. If you're going to chew it, I got to spray you. I don't want to. I don't want to have to spray my cat, but if he's going to chew wires, he's going to get hurt. All right, Derek, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Okay. Gloves? Now, why is he specifically... Oh, because the Quarter Pounder is fresh beef. This is the difference between this and the regular McDonald's burger. The Quarter Pounder, you have to use fresh beef. It's the only fresh beef they use on anything. So, look at that. He had to put on special gloves to handle the beef. It goes on the fryer, and the fryer actually... Look at that. And I knew it. I always knew the Quarter Pounder had to have seasoning on it because it tastes much better than the typical burger at McDonald's. So there, not only did it have almost like a singe on one side from this thing that came down, but then on top of that, they special season it. That's why it tastes better. Interesting. What's funny is he never flipped it. They don't even flip the Quarter Pounder burgers. I didn't know that. Huh.
Any quarter? Yeah. And regular? Yep. Yeah.
So there's a regular Quarter Pounder with cheese, and that must be the deluxe. A double Quarter Pounder deluxe. Okay. You see the same amount of grease? Oh my god, you see that grease? Holy shit. Terrible. Yep, standard and a double with deluxe. That was interesting. Because that's like I said, that's the only thing at McDonald's that uses the fresh beef. Everything else just uses frozen, but that's fresh. That's cool.
You ready?
Of course I'm not ready. I don't want to do this.
Our little sister Millicent is getting her wisdom teeth removed.
Any final words, Millicent?
No.
After surgery, she'll be high on medication.
Now she should not use a straw.
Wow. We're going to convince her a zombie outbreak has hit our city. What?
If you aren't ready and ride this out, we'll let you know.
The Center for Disease Control in Washington, D.C. has issued a viral outbreak warning. State and local officials have reported cases of high fever, nausea, death, and even cannibalism. Stay in place until further notice.
What the heck? Did you...
What? I was just driving like a slug to get to the house.
Hold on, Mom's calling.
Hey,
Did you just get that emergency emergency alert. Yes?
You need to get home right now. I got notice from the emergency broadcast system. There's some sort of a weird virus outbreak that this is not a test.
Okay, I'm pulling
So the
gun right
mom's
now.
in on it too? This is fucked up. Wait a minute. The mom's in on it too? I thought this was like a couple brothers pranking the sister. Now this is messed up, but the mom's in on it too.
I can't get it start going now.
Okay, there's Barrett. He's got the Jeep. Don't move.
What? Like, cannibals?
Cannibals?
This is zombies? Police are coming or something and...
Yeah, it's literally all over the news.
Trying to put... Have a garden hoe in it.
A garden hoe he puts in the car.
Why are you putting garden equipment
Alright, I'll go get the gun.
in the car?
You're gonna need to defend yourself. I can't be with you the whole time, okay? Look, this is how you use it. Safety's right
He
here.
gave her a gripper.
Pull this. Try it. I need you to see
He gave
you
her a
do
fucking
it, okay?
gripper?
You gotta hold it up. If anything comes, hold the weapon. Hold it up. No, hold it up. Hold it up, okay?
This guy's
Got
an
it?
asshole.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What is this supposed to do for me? Give me a knife! How am I supposed to defend myself? That's
Listen, we can only take one pet. Which
We
pet?
can only
The
take
cat or the dog?
one pet? This is fucking stupid.
no!
What do we do with the dog?
He's the worst! He's already dying! Just leave him!
Okay,
Get
we will.
the
Okay,
cat!
okay. I got the cat.
Wow.
Mom said we're leaving the dog.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Wow.
Dad said that since he's in Las Vegas, that he's close to Mexico and he wants us to meet him in Mexico. How good is your Spanish still from high school?
I can say pants.
Alright. That's enough. Again, it's scripted stuff, man. At first, I thought it was going to be interesting. Like, seriously, at first, I thought it was going to be interesting. And then I'm like, oh, by the way, we have detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. I just got that message. I think it's this video. I think this video gets claimed on YouTube. So I have to stop playing it anyway. I just got that message on my stream. So I actually have to stop watching this one. Yeah. It can't be the other ones because I'm not playing those anymore. It only catches it when you're doing it live. So I guess we're done with this one. All right. Let's continue on.
Come on inside, folks.
Donald Trump, great. His strangest moments. How long is this? 3 minutes. This is Washington Post. What's weird? What's weird about this? Wind is blowing. Yes. So what? Wind is blowing his hair.
What a nice picture that is. Look at that. I'd love to watch that guy speak. Oh, God. That's so awesome.
Okay, that's not entertaining. Let's go to the next one.
We get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends and my friends and my friends and your friends. The more we get together, happier.
I got the message again, but I think it still relates to the earlier thing. So I'm just going to keep going. If the stream gets shut down, I'll just have to restart a new stream for the end of the show because we still have about a half an hour left. I don't know what it was that caught that said that it was detecting the stuff. So, all right. We'll do this one, and then we'll split the part here and go for the final part. All right. 16 years ago, my name is John Daker, or Daker.
This has been a nice time for me. This year, I have made 55 years teaching in this town. And for the students on this show tonight, go to the First United Methodist Church. That includes me. I go to First United Methodist Church. Reverend Jones, Bill Jones, opened our show last time, and he's not here tonight. So John Daker's here. Bob Spencer, Michelle Casey, and I all go to First United Methodist Church. So John is going to sing a song that's very popular
Are you
now.
going to just sing? Can we hear it? Can you shut up?
Days, and it's Christ the Lord is risen today, and he's going to do Amora too, okay?
My name is John Daker. Lord is risen today, hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say hallelujah. hits your eye like a big
What?
pizza pie. That's amore.
Why is it singing That's Amore all of a sudden?
It's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, and the bells ring, amore.
He said Amore. Yikes. We didn't, they don't have the big hook. Back in the day, they had the giant hook. They would pull you off stage. Whoop. All right. Well, they can't all be winners. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We still have one more segment left for this week. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, please remember to like the videos, give thumbs up. You can't really contribute in any other way because guess what? This video definitely, if the stream was giving me warnings that there was copyrighted content, this video was getting claimed. This video is getting claimed up, down, left, right, in every possible direction. So, there you go. Please consider becoming a member. Thank you for watching. The finale is coming next.